Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the afternoon of Wednesday, March 24th, 2021. And I wanted to do a special open letter to Dana Perino, former press secretary under President Bush, I believe. So here it goes. Dear Mrs. Perino, this is your favorite alien and Bubba. Here, wanted to ask if you could help out on this mess here. I'm a alien from another planet, resident alien here, and an alien from another planet to boot. But your country is heading towards a abyss here. And the biggest problem that you have is pigmentation and factions. And the other thing that you have is no coexistence here in the United States of America, the empire you call the United States of America. And I need your help to get at least one of each of the pigmentations and factions and put them in a symposium, so that we can agree on something and come out with a document there that we can push state and nationwide, and also push to re-establish the Constitution based on this agreement. Because you need a prime directive, and you don't have one. The Constitution ceased to be a prime directive when you guys trashed it. So you need a new document to run your society here. Do you want to stay a federal republic? If you do, then the members of each state has to understand why they joined the federation. And what benefits do they get? What benefits do they give up? And you have to give up a lot. We had to give up a lot in my society. And I can explain that to you later, because it's a long explanation. But you have to get the pigmentations and factions here before you can get to all these mass shootings that you are accomplishing here. That is a systemic issue of the pigmentations and the factions. This is a symptom of them. So we might as well do that, and it's going to take you a few decades, maybe a century, to get this done. It took us 2.5 or 3, almost 3 of your centuries to get where we are today. It wasn't easy, but today, the people, no matter what the surviving pigmentations, like I said in my earlier videos, there was 14 of them, only 4 survived. Or 18, and only 4 survived. That means 14 perished. And those 14 pigmentations accounted for 14 billion people. That is going to be your fate if you keep on going the way you are here. So you have to give up a lot and hope that what you get in return outweighs what you gave up. In our case, what we got in return outweighed 1,000,000 times or more what we gave up. And being a descendant of that race, I can tell you that I don't miss what they gave up, seeing it here in your race. All these different things with your artificial religions, an artificial way of governing, where you value an artificial money more than you do people. And you put artificial things like nationalism over persons. And you call that national security. Yeah. See what I mean, Mrs. Perino? This is what I need. I need a person with your stature to set this up. And we have this discussion. And it ain't going to be an easy discussion. I can assure you that. Ours wasn't. 25 people got together in my ancestral planet and said, enough is enough. And the discussions wasn't exactly nice to begin with. But 75 years later, we left that home planet. And 75 years after that, the home planet, boom, blew itself up. So you see what I mean? And what we gave up and what we got in return, we're a flourishing society of 78 members, over 65 billion people or billion beings are involved in this. And it's worked good for us for the last 800 years. Of your years, that is. So what do you say, Miss Perino? Would you like to do this and set up a symposium and have it televised to people there so they can see what is going on here? And see what their thing is? And some of them are going to say, I don't want to give up my religion. I don't want to give up my politics. And I don't want to give up being black or being white or being Asian. But you're all one race. You are humans. Your ancestors were from those continents. And you look different for whatever reason it is. It could be environmental. Nobody knows. We didn't know how come our pigmentations were different than ours. And we still don't. Not 100%. We're about 60% sure that there was some manipulations in our distant past by the spreaders. But that's just a hypothesis. That's not even yes or no. There's no proof either way on that. Just like there is no proof of a supreme being. But our race and civilizations in my federation still consider a supreme being. Whether you're humanoids or not, they consider a supreme being. But they don't adhere to artificial religions. And that's what you have here, is artificial religions. We took from the artificial religions the teachings that they tried to instill in our ancestors, which they blew it, same as your ancestors have blown it. So this is your favorite alien and Bubba saying, what do you say, Miss Perino? You can answer me anytime you want on YouTube. Thank you.